North Yorkshire on the move.
With travel updates every 15 minutes.
BBC Tees.
Thanks, Dave. 9 minutes away from 9. Neil and Amy with you at BBC Tees until 9 o'clock. Mike Parr follows this programme. Now, we've got a story, right? An incredible bond this is between a brother and a sister. I'd like to think I'd always be there, certainly to help my sister out, and if she needed me, but giving her one of my organs, that is a massive decision, something I'd like to think I'd be able to do. Very difficult decision, of course, to go through for anybody, but it's a decision that Richard Borden from Middlesbrough is making right now to help his big sister Kelly. Now, Kelly needs her little brother's help because the transplant kidney she received some 22 years ago now is failing. Let's take you live to our colleague Andy Bell, who's at the Borden siblings right now. He's with them. Hiya, Andy.
Good morning, Neil. Yes, well, you say the Borden siblings, but it's actually the entire Borden family. They're all here this morning. Good morning, guys. How are you? And Neil, that's you talk about that sibling bond, but
absolutely.
Families and being around loved ones, that's what life is about, isn't it? But life can also be very cruel. Kelly found that out, as you say, 22 years ago. The family rallied round her then, and they're going to have to do that again. Kelly, explain to the listeners the situation you're facing at the moment.
Well, I had a kidney transplant 22 years ago, and at the moment, I'm going through a bit of a failure at the moment with my kidney, so I need a new one. And basically, I need support of my brother, really.
Yeah. Now, 22 years. How much of a shock when you get 2 decades under you to find out that a kidney that's been working well suddenly fails?
Well, when it first happened, I was 15, so I really didn't understand the process, what was going on at the first time, and I just didn't really grasp the seriousness of the situation. This time round, I'm a bit more educated, a bit more knowledgeable, and it's a bit more daunting for me at the minute. So it's like, knowledge isn't always a good thing to have. So I'm a bit worried also about the process that's going to go on, because nothing is ever guaranteed. Even though it's a match and everything's okay, and it's all geared to go ahead in February, we hope, it's still not 100% guaranteed to work.
So Kelly, this is a situation. Not only are you dealing with the kidney problems and your life's on the line at the moment, you've also then got to find a donor, and it's your brother Richard who's with us now, who's going to step in. That's just a difficult situation to be in all round.
It is, absolutely, and I'm really lucky that I've got a match in my family, because there's other people that are on the dialysis for years and they don't find a donor, and it's a horrible process to go through, and it's a daunting process for anybody to go through. I'm just really one of the lucky ones that's got someone that's a match in my family.
And is brave enough to do it. What does kid brother mean to you?
Oh my God, the world. I love him to death. He's absolutely amazing. All my family are amazing, and they're all stood by me. My other brother Scott was also going to step in as well if Richard wasn't a match. But I'm just overwhelmed.
It's a big thing you're doing, Richard. I don't need to tell you, but clearly the family are very proud of you. Was it a simple decision to make?
Yeah, I mean, it was 5 years ago. She gave us all a letter. She invited us round. She gave us a letter each. Said, "Don't open till we go home." And then we got home, we opened the letter, and it was my kidney's failing, I need your help, family. So we all stuck together, and we eliminated the process. Like, my 2 sisters, well, they had problems, and my younger brother was didn't have a child or anything yet, so I was really the one who stepped up and said, I'll do it. And from there, I'd do it anyway. She looked after me as a kid. I owe her it, I think, so...
No, you don't. I love you to death. You don't have to give me anything.
It was never in doubt. I was always going to do for it, and it's my sister. I love it a bit, so...
Amazing to hear. I can see the eyes are glazing over there. It's an emotional time. Quickly, I want to bring in other sister to Donna, because you're doing a lot to raise the profile of what's going on.
Definitely.
Look at her, she's shaking it out. She was, I think she was more nervous about this interview than anything else.
Absolutely. So we're going to do a charity evening on the 4th of March at Liberties in Town.
We are going to raise money for this cause for South Tees Hospital, and we're going to do it for the Renal Research Education Fund. It is a ticket event, so if you want to buy a ticket, please go to the website of BBC and our details will be there. I'm going to be reaching out to all local businesses to get free gifts to help raise as much money as possible. And if anyone can't make the event and wants to donate, there will be a link to the donation page as well. So please help. As Andy said, this is a family thing, and we're so passionate about what's happening right now. So thank you all for your help. Thank you.
Well, there you go, Neil and Amy. Just a wonderful story. It's, very difficult time for them, but there's so much love in this kitchen this morning. It's really nice to see.
That bond is just unbelievable to hear them talking between each other.
It just shines out on the radio, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, Andy.
The Headline Challenge. BBC